You know, a lot of stuff actually is going on around us that we don't really see, you know, with the planet. I mean, there's deforestation, pollution, everything's going on. So it's really important to recycle.
Okay, well, I think you just gave an incredible
Great
answer.
answer.
And I think maybe what's missing is that there's a lot of people that are older than you, that are our age, that don't know the importance of recycling. So Debbie works with kids to try to get them involved with recycling, and usually they shame their parents into doing the right thing.
Indeed. Yeah.
And doing events like this and community events, it makes people aware that there is a way to properly dispose of things. Because not only recycling, but reusing is very important too, because there's a lot of things that we have in your house that just because you don't use them anymore doesn't mean that somebody else can. So if we reuse and recycle, we can make a big difference.
See, what I do, like, in some of my old toys, I either give them to a recycle program like this, or I donate them to charity.
That's
Very
great.
good.
And you know, the thing that's neat about recycling is you can be super little, even 2 years old, and learn about it. That's what's really cool. So that's the other thing that we try to do with these events, is have them so that we can start showing kids that they can do what you just talked about, recycle toys even. When you outgrow it, there's always someone younger that might like it. Or if it's in too bad a shape, you know, maybe it can be refurbished and the plastic can be melted down and made into something else.
New things.
Because there was some there was like these little books that I didn't realize really babyish.
Yeah.
And I gave them to my little cousin. She just turned 5 yesterday. I gave them to my little cousin. And so she loved
That's recycling.
That
Perfect.
is recycling. So you've been doing this all your life? Recycling and reusing?
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
great.
That's because of Mom? Mom does that? She taught you that? Well,
Yeah.
she's a pretty good mom. Okay. Okay, your next question.
What are some of the things kids can do to recycle year-round?
Year-round. You can always, like, during the school year, to recycle your school papers. But during the summer, you can clean out what you've done for this year and recycle those. Go through your books, like you just said, and give the books that you've outgrown to other kids. Books, clothes, sports equipment, or dance, or anything, activities that you've done that school year during the summer, you can go through and give them to other kids to prepare for the next year. Just making it a habit, just like you putting on your seatbelt every day, that's how you should recycle. It's just not even thinking about it. You just know that needs to go in a recycle bin.
That's
And
a good
all
answer.
kinds of things. When you outgrow a bicycle, anything can be recycled, really,
Right.
rather than putting it out for the
Recycled or
trash.
refurbished.
Exactly.
Or reused, yeah, by someone younger. So, exactly.
Very good. Okay. Can you explain to kids what sustainability is? Sustainability is living with the future in mind. To take care of the natural resources, and there's a bee around my head. Taking care of the natural resources we have, to make sure that you're living for tomorrow, so that your kids and your grandkids still have water, they still have energy, they still have trees.
And clean air.
And clean air, absolutely. Absolutely. So sustainability is living with the future in mind. Okay? Does that answer all your questions?
Yeah.
The bee's interested.
I know, he likes my
I
hair.
think he likes the questions.
He likes the questions? You think that's what it is?
Because you're protecting his home.
That's true.
That's so true.
So what do you think sustainability meant? What was your interpretation of sustainability?
See, I wasn't too sure what sustainability meant, so that's another reason why I asked you.
Good question.
I sort of thought it was just kind of to just protect and, keep the environment going.
That's
but
true.
That's another reason why I asked.
Yeah. To live just to protect. You do need to protect and use things responsibly. Save energy, save water. Water we have a real problem with, so we need to make sure we save it. We also need to make sure one of the things we're taking today is medicines. And a lot of people flush medicines, down the toilet or put it down the sink. We need to make sure that we recycle those properly too, so we save our water system. Congratulations for all the things that you do. You're a great steward of the earth.
Yes, you are.
Thank you for answering those questions.
Sure. Thank you very much, sweetie.